So in this example, we will look at finding the probability involving pulling a card from a deck. First, we need to state what the sample space is. The sample space is the listing of every single card you can get out of a deck. So you can get the 2 of spades, the 3 of spades, the 4 of spades, the 5 of spades, the 6 of spades, the 7 of spades, the 8 of spades, the 9 of spades, the 10 of spades, the Jack of spades, the Queen of spades, the King of spades, and the Ace of spades. You can also get the 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 5 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 7 of hearts, 8 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 10 of hearts, Jack of hearts, Queen of hearts, King of hearts, and Ace of hearts. You can get the 2 of diamonds, the 3 of diamonds, the 4 of diamonds, the 5 of diamonds, the 6 of diamonds, the 7 of diamonds, the 8 of diamonds, the 9 of diamonds, the 10 of diamonds, the Jack of diamonds, the Queen of diamonds, the King of diamonds, and the Ace of diamonds. And lastly, you can get the 2 of clubs, 3 of clubs, 4 of clubs, 5 of clubs, 6 of clubs, 7 of clubs, 8 of clubs, 9 of clubs, 10 of clubs, Jack of clubs, Queen of clubs, King of clubs, and Ace of clubs. 52 cards in all. Now, what is the probability of getting a spade? We'll call this event A. This is getting a spade, and you can get the Ace of spades, the King of spades, Queen of spades, the Jack of spades, the 10 of spades, 9 of spades, 8 of spades, 7 of spades, 6 of spades, 5 of spades, 4 of spades, 3 of spades, 2 of spades, and that's it. There are 13 cards there, so the probability of getting a spade is 13 out of 52. If you'd like to reduce that to 1/4, you can, or you can leave it just like this. Now let's find the probability of getting a Jack. Let's call this B. There's the Jack of spades, Jack of clubs, Jack of hearts, and Jack of diamonds. So the probability of B happening is 4 out of 52. What is the probability of getting an ace? We'll call this event C. There is the Ace of spades, the Ace of clubs, the Ace of hearts, and the Ace of diamonds. So the probability of getting an ace is in fact 4 out of 52. Moving on, let's find the probability of not getting an ace. So to not get an ace, we'll call this D. And D would have the 2 of clubs, 3 of clubs, 4 of clubs, 5 of clubs, 6 of clubs, 7 of clubs, 8 of clubs, 9 of clubs, 10 of clubs, Jack of clubs, Queen of clubs, and King of clubs. We would also have the 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 5 of hearts, all the way up to the king of hearts, 2 of diamonds, all the way up to the ace of diamonds, sorry, the king of diamonds, excuse me. And the 2 of spades, all the way up to the king of spades. That probability of D, therefore, there are actually 48 cards there, so it's 48 out of 52. Notice the probability of D plus the probability of C is equal to 48 out of 52 plus 4 out of 52, which is equal to 1. So we could have found the probability of D by doing 1 minus the probability of C. It's a bit quicker. So you get 1 minus 4 out of 52 to get the 48 out of 52. Part F, what is the probability of getting a spade and an ace? We'll call this event E. Getting a spade and an ace, the outcome would be an ace of spades. So the probability of this event would be 1 out of 52. What is the probability of getting an ace, a spade, or an ace? So we'll call that event F. That is 2 of spades, 3 of spades, 4 of spades, 5 of spades, 6 of spades, 7 of spades, 8 of spades, 9 of spades, 10 of spades, jack of spades, queen of spades, king of spades, ace of spades, ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, or ace of hearts. There are in fact 16 cards in this event, so 16 out of 52. Moving on, what is the probability of getting a jack and an ace? We'll call this event G. Getting a jack or an ace is the empty set, since you cannot do that with one card. So the probability of G is 0. Part I, what is the probability of getting a jack or an ace? We'll call this event H. You can have a jack of spades, jack of clubs, jack of diamonds, jack of hearts, ace of spades, ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, or ace of hearts. There are 8 cards here, so the probability of getting a jack or an ace is 8 out of 52.